Antiris project is all about getting schools and the public involved in adventure and science, and it's not until you start looking into it and going outdoors you actually realise that science is actually everywhere. It sounds like a cliche, but yeah, science is all around you. It is what the world is made up of. So Antiris in our next expedition, which is Expedition 7, paddleboarding 200 miles down the River Severn, looking at the ecology of it, the science, the geography of what is the longest river in Britain. And we provide them with, we'll do Skype classroom lessons with them, do videos and resources, just a collaboration between kind of like a field team, which is us out in the field, and a lab team of them working here in class.
Hi, I'm Jo Cox. I'm Head of Science at Redmore Academy. I'm also Senior Leader for STEM subjects across the curriculum. So the work that the children are doing is going to feed directly into the expedition, and then the scientists on the expedition will be supporting the work that's being done here. And this is what we're very excited about, working with a group of scientists from Antiris who are doing an expedition down the River Severn. So our students are actually being the research team for the expedition. It's the first time that we've ever done a project where children are working with real scientists rather than just a school-based project.
I'm Ellie Woodward, I'm Head of Humanities at Redmore Academy. From our point of view, where we are situated, it's not really easy to get to a river, and therefore this project should hopefully give us some teaching resources as well that we can use in the classroom, and some live information, live data, live bits of things that they've picked up that they can actually use in the classroom. Fieldwork is really, really important, but it's not always possible to get all the pupils out, and so being involved in the Antiris project means that we can get some information sent directly to us, Skyping in the classroom, so it actually shows the pupils what the river is like, and then we can use the data from that as though we'd actually done the fieldwork ourselves.
So it's the fourth day of our expedition, and we're just outside Shrewsbury, and we've been joined by the STEM Club from Redmore Academy, and I've been working on the STEM and the Severn project. So today they just came down to hear about what we were doing. They measured the flow rate of the river using Q as our dummy. We've also been looking for bugs using putters, and now we're just having a bit of question time with the scientist Neil on the expedition team.
Okay, so coming down to the River Severn today has given us an opportunity as teachers to basically demonstrate to the kids how the river works, and they can see it for themselves. So practically seeing how the river flow changes depending on whether they're in the middle or the outside of the bend of a meander, and also sort of seeing different ways that we can measure that flow. So just being able to bring them to the river has just given them a different insight, rather than just looking at things on YouTube or something similar.
So this project has been a massive challenge for us. It's been incredibly rewarding and exciting at the same time. And the children involved are working towards their bronze level CREST award at the moment. And we've been supporting children through CREST awards at bronze and silver level for several years, and we've always encouraged them to follow their own interests and to develop that creativeness in their science and technology. So this project is taking their CREST award work to a completely different level, because they're having to work to specific deadlines, and they're having to work within certain constraints. They're not necessarily just free to follow their own interests in the same way as they have done before. And it's been quite incredible really to see children at such a young age working in this way, and it's a piece of real science that you would perhaps do in the professional world.
Hey, I'm Luca Moore, and I'm Project Manager of a STEM on the Severn project. We're working with the Antiris team, and they're going down the River Severn on paddleboards, and we're working with them as their research group. So I haven't actually done any CREST awards before. This is my first time, and for a lot of the people in the group it is their first time as well. and we're working towards our bronze certificate, which we're already about to reach, and then you can carry on the project to get your silver award, which I'm really looking forward to doing.
Being part of this project has just been a great opportunity to be recognised as part of the STEM subjects. Geography very much is a science, but it's not always considered as such. So the school has given the opportunity to the geography department to work with the STEM project in order to be able to make it more accessible to the pupils and to see that STEM actually reaches far wider than the sort of traditional science subjects, and that is one of the reasons why I've wanted to get involved with it.
So STEM Severn is, as it says in the name, a STEM club, and I've been going since it started when Hugh James first came in, and Miss is a really nice teacher, and we're doing a lot of work and it's really good fun, and I'm hanging out with all my friends at the same time as doing science. So I've been doing science at Redmoor, and I'm looking forward to using it when I'm older. I don't know what I want to do. I would like to do a job in maths or science. They're both good subjects, and I think it will help me even if I don't get a job in science for the communication skills and working as a team and leading the team as well.
Engineer when I'm older. So doing experiments and being able to work as a team are really big parts of it as well.
I think it's important because you might not know when you're going to need the skills, and then when you need them, you've already got them. I think it's important because we've learned how to work as a group effectively, and when you've got a job when you're older, you'll need to work with different people.
I think that if we're older and we're applying for a job, then it's good that we've had this experience.
I think the strength of the CREST Awards is the way that they encourage students to have ownership over the particular bit of science they're doing. They're going to perform some sort of experiment, but it's not in the context of a short lesson around the teacher talking about things. It's their own investigation. They tend to be studying things that they want to know about, and the conclusions that they draw afterwards are a genuine science. It's test results that weren't prescribed beforehand.
It's just been really, really incredible to see how they've responded to having to meet certain deadlines, how they've had to consider real-time events, and how they've had to think about issues that are happening in the here and now, if you like. And I think for them, more importantly, they've really relished the opportunity to work on a real project. This isn't something that I've thought up as their teacher or that they've picked off the shelf. It's real science with real scientists, and it's just really, really exciting.